So welcome back, friends, welcome back, family, to another episode of African Villages Exposed. And this is your girl, the one and only Ladybird. So guys, on today's episode, we are going to be discussing ClariS and James' latest video, discussing their bank account. Guys, we are so proud of them. First of all, we are really getting to know them and getting to see their real, true personalities. And I am here for it. I love that for them. Guys, they have been married 11 years. I love that for them. And do you guys see how happy they are in this video? They're at the bank. They have their own bank account. It's proven no one's name is on that account but theirs. They set up their first joint bank account, and I love this for them, guys. Entrepreneurship and starting and having your own. This is going to be a real game changer for them and their family. This is the start of them getting their family and keeping their families out of poverty, guys. This is a huge thing. That's why it's so hard for me to understand why people are upset. Like, who wants to work for someone their entire lives and really earn nothing? Like, this is a game changer for them. And in this episode, guys, we are really going to see ClariS and James, and their personalities, things with their families. I love this. I absolutely love this for them, because I believe in this channel. This channel is really going to open up and show, their life beyond the cooking, guys, to go and see the performance, the cultural day at Toya School. Wasn't that the best? As parents, we always go and we see programs at our children's schools and things like that. And those of you who, are from different cultural backgrounds, that just gives you an insight on, things, how, different cultures do things in schools. So, you saw, some of, her son and his classmates, perform for their culture day at school. And I'm excited, for them. I know with this channel that ClariS and James, they're going to explore and they're going to show their lives. It's more, that occurs in village lives than cooking. They have children, they have families. You saw James' mother on the channel again today. And you can even tell with her personality, since she knows it's their channel. Everyone is just so much lighter. Have you guys noticed that? Everyone is like so much lighter, with ClariS and James talking and, feeding one another. I mean, guys, it's just cute. And I love it. And I am here for it. But that bank account, having it in their own names, so their revenue from their YouTube could go in there, it's just going to be a game and a life changer for them. And like I said, I'm trying to understand that those of you who are watching this video who has negativity to say about it, please explain yourself in the comments. Why do you want this family to be under the shadow of someone else for the rest of their lives and not have anything of their own? Why do you guys want that? I know there are people who are watching, this video, who have watched my channel and subscribed to my channel. And even if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I know, there are you here watching that have worked for someone. And like I said, overworked, underpaid, and you branched out on your own so you could have your own for you and your family. Why is that so difficult for you guys to understand that that's something that ClariS needed to do for her and her family? She didn't ask for anything that was unreasonable. She didn't do anything wrong. She just asked for her own YouTube channel, and the floodgates opened for her. You know, Lynette thought it was going to be negativity, you know, but the floodgates opened for her, and she was able to get reconnected with Jihan, Shariff, and her team. And look at this family thriving. Look at the number of subscribers they have now, guys, with just 3 videos. Look at this family thriving, guys. They are thriving, and I am here for it, and I am loving this for them. And that's why I said with Lady K, with the African Homestead, and Mama Chogo, I am so worried for them, guys. And let me tell you why. Yes, they are getting homes built that I hope are their homes and that they're able to keep. Yes, that's happening. But when the cameras turn off, what are they going to have? Are they going to have money to buy food to bring into their homes? Are they going to have money to pay bills? You know, just their everyday regular bills. Are they going to have money for that? Are they going to have money to sustain themselves? What happens when the cameras go off with Lynette Key and Charlow Kush? What happens when those cameras turn off for these families? Because these are not their channels. So what happens when the camera turns off for Mama Chogo? What happened when the camera turns off for Lady K? A home with no food? No proper clothing for themselves or their children? Because everything is all beautiful when the camera's on, but what about when the camera's off? You guys need to think about this. Today, there was a video that posted of Mama Chogo getting new beds, you know, in her home. So in the videos, y'all see, you know, she has a whole lot nicer clothes than she's had in the videos. You know, she's having food in the videos. But when you go and you look inside their home, in the video today, when you looked inside of Mama Chogo's home to see where she's currently sleeping at, what does it look like in there? You know, what does it look like? Where are all these new clothes that we're seeing her wear in the videos? Where are all these things? Because they're not in those bedrooms that we saw when Mama Chogo showed her bedroom in the videos. Where are all these things? And see, and that's what you guys need to realize. Things are being presented for Mama Chogo and for Lady K in the videos, but when these cameras go off, what do these people have? What do they have? You purchase some cheap beds for Mama Chogo that probably won't stand over a year, but you got this money from this GoFundMe and all of that. But what does she have? Y'all just don't get it. I don't understand why you guys want them to stay up under Lynette and Charlow's wings and up under their grasp and not having their own. I'm proud of ClariS. I'm proud of James. I'm so happy for them. They stepped out on faith and they're doing it. They're doing it. They have their own channel. We know their channel is monetized. They have a bank account for their money to go into, and that revenue will go to their families. Because with Lynette Key, guys, this thing ain't gonna last forever. It's not gonna last forever. It's not. I give it until December, if that. I give it until December, if that, guys. If Lynette was really trying to assist these families like she claims, she can say, hey, on my channel, you know, I started building Mama Chogo's home. I started with Lady K building her home. On my channel, I'm going to continue to show this process. But let me also let you guys see that they are opening their own channels. Everything is set up under their names. They're the only ones who have access to it. They have their own accounts. Everything is strictly for them on their channels. Now, my channels, yes, I'm going to continue the work that I'm doing, but I'm also setting them and their families up for success and financial stability in the future. If Lynette is really wanting to help them and make sure that they are set up correctly long term, that's what she will be doing. But she hasn't done that yet. And the only way she's going to do it is if people like me who are making these videos keep putting it out there. Because what are your intentions? What are your intentions? To leave them like you left ClariS? Because you thought that lady and her family was going to suffer without you. You thought they were going to come crawling back and begging. But they didn't. But they didn't. ClariS channel just started. And watch she surpasses Lynette Key's channel. And Carlos channel. It's crazy. And Mama Chogo and Lady K deserves the same thing. But if you want to do what's right by these families, you do that. Like I said, you could keep recording what you're doing at their homes on your channel because you've gotten all that revenue. So you keep recording that, but also help them set up their own. And they can start their own life channels and record their own videos. That's how you end that generational poverty. You teach them. You teach them. And then you let them go. You don't hold them hostage until you're ready to move on and then you leaving them with anything. I want y'all to remember when she left ClariS didn't even have food when she fired her. The salary that she was giving ClariS, she couldn't sustain herself or her family. Over 600 million views and over 520,000 subscribers, because ClariS is the face of that channel. And she had nothing when she told Lynette she wants to start her channel because she wants to have her own. And ain't nothing disrespectful with that. That's not her being ungrateful or anything. That's her seeing that I can do this and I want to get my family out of poverty. And I don't want the rug to be snatched from up under me at any time. So she wasn't selfish. She wasn't asking for anything that any of us haven't asked for. Success. Not to live from paycheck to paycheck, not to be in poverty, to be able to provide a great lifestyle for our families. And y'all hear James talking. He wants to drive and be able to purchase a car for their family. Guys, it's coming. Because if Lynette was doing what she was supposed to do and paying them the way she was supposed to, they would have a car. It's coming. Guys, it's coming, but she has a car. You know, her husband has a vehicle. They have a huge mansion. So, but guys, it's coming. It's coming. James is going to get his car for their family. And that family is going to thrive. And did y'all see on, you know, with JT videos and I forgot the other the other guy who is helping out with them. I forgot his name. Goodness, if I remember, I'll put it up on the screen and put it down below in the description. And Jihan, Shariff, have y'all seen their videos showing the process? And they are just showing the process because they want to be transparent and really showing everything, because people have questions and they don't want to hide anything. They're really showing every single thing. And do y'all see how happy ClariS' mother is? Because that was in Miss Sherry's her video. Did y'all see how happy her mother is? And I'm sure ClariS is going to come out with a full-length video of her going to visit her mother. But did y'all see how happy her mother was? It's like you can really see their personalities. It's not scripted. They're not being told what to say, because if you can tell, when ClariS was working with Lynette and even with Mama Chogo and with Lady K, you can tell that when that camera is on, they're being told what to say and when to stop talking. Especially Lady K, you can tell that she is definitely being scripted and being told what to say. These families can't be themselves. It's scripted. So to see that genuine ClariS, that genuine James' mother, ClariS' mother, to see those smiles and them actually talking and them being free and them being happy about it. Just seeing their personalities and just how they are as a family. And the ClariS to have the freedom to share her son's cultural day on camera. I'm excited because I know that she is really going to get in, her and James, and they're going to show their lives, and you guys are going to continue to see the love and respect and care that they have for one another. And I love that for them. I want that for Mama Chogo. I want that for Lady K. I want that for them, because they are very deserving of it as well. They're very deserving of it. And anyone who's saying that they should stay up under Lynette and not grow, something is wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. That makes absolutely no sense to me. Something is wrong with you. Everyone deserves their own. Everyone deserves to be happy. No one deserves to live in poverty when they're working every day, starting at 5 a.m. in the morning. ClariS videos, that woman is starting shooting videos at 5 a.m. You guys seen it before the sun even comes up. And she's still out there when the sun goes down, still shooting videos and stuff. And couldn't even buy food when Lynette told her she was fired. So y'all should be happy for her. I am definitely happy for her. I am going to continue to pray for Mama Chogo and Lady K. I am not sending no money or anything to Mama Chogo and Lady K, because I know 100% of those proceeds are going to go through Lynette Key's hands, and those are hands that I don't trust. Never will I ever. But I definitely will support ClariS and James when they get to the point and they post whatever and how we can support them. I definitely will, because I know those proceeds are going to their family. And I love that for them. And those of you watching, you know, African Village and still watching Mama Chogo and still watching the African Homestead, put in them comments telling that Key to help these families set up their own and be under their own. She can still show what she's doing in that village on her channel. She can still show the process of their homes. But she was sent there to help them and to make sure when she leaves there, those families are no longer in poverty. So right up under her videos, you can still show them and show what you're doing when it comes to their homes, if they really are theirs, because I don't trust nothing that lady say. But they need to be set up with their own. They need their own bank accounts. They need their own YouTube channels. In the same way you publicize your YouTube channel and your items that you're trying to sell, your honey and your beans and your rice and all that foolishness, the same way you are self-promoting, promote their YouTube channels. Show them how to record. Show them how to edit. Show them. Don't be in competition with them. Show them. It's enough to go around for everyone if you're doing it the right way. Because if you are doing the right thing and you are pure and your intentions are pure, it will come to you. The only reason you have those subscribers on African Village is because of ClariS. She's the face of that channel, even though she's not receiving any money from it. And to be honest, Lynette needs to do the right thing, since ClariS videos are still up on that channel and revenue is still coming in that channel from ClariS. Lynette needs to do the right thing and be paying ClariS a substantial amount of money, because ClariS built that channel. She did. Won't nobody watching Lynette with her funny shaped ass. Won't nobody think about looking at Lynette and her funny shaped ass. No one's thinking about her. Won't nobody watching her and getting on there and trying to talk all soft. And Jesus, girl, stop that. Stop it. Stop it. A snake in the grass. Exactly what she is. You can look at her and tell. You can look at her and tell that she's a snake in the grass. But guys, congratulate ClariS, congratulate James. Keep Mama Chogo in your prayers, that she will one day be able to get from up under Lynette and get what she really deserves and be in control of her own funds. Because I know she is, and you can look inside her home and tell. With that new video, you got new beds, but Lynette is supposed to be paying you. You have on, pretty dresses doing these videos, and everything that you got is hung up around your room. Where's all this stuff that you should have? You have nothing to show for it. Lynette's not paying you. You can look in them bedrooms and tell there's nothing there. Nothing. Lynette is just making it look good for the videos, honey. When those cameras are off, those people don't have anything. So please pray for Mama Chogo, that she will one day, her and her husband and her family, have their own channel that they are in control of. And the same thing for Lady K. Pray for that. Because Lynette wants to keep these villagers up under her, and she wants to keep them ignorant to the world of YouTube and how it goes. She wants to keep them ignorant to it so they don't know any better. She doesn't want to provide better for them. She wants them under her because that fattens her pocket. So guys, please keep them in your prayers, that they will one day have their own. So to make sure that their families are pulled up out of poverty. And so if they are living in the village, they are living there because they choose to. Not because they don't have the funds and can't afford to go and do. They all have children that need to go through school. They need to be able to decide what school their children are going to go to. That is not a decision Lynette needs to be making for them. They need to be able to purchase their own items for their children. They need to be able to pay those school fees for their children. So y'all, please pray for them, that they will one day be in a position where they can have their own. They can have their own. So they can pull their families out of poverty and keep their families out of poverty. I love you guys, and I want you guys, like I said, to continue to, pray for these families. Keep these families in your prayers. Congratulations to ClariS and James. It is only up from here. It is only up from here. If you guys haven't subscribed to their channel already, subscribe. But get in that African Heritage channel comments. Get in that African Living channel comments and tell Lynette to help these people get their own. Tell her to help them get their own. because they deserve it. I bet you she gonna delete the comments and block you from seeing the channel, because that's not what her intentions are. She wants everything for herself. Everything. Because she's that greedy person. But that is going to be this video. And I'm going to see you guys in my next upload.